This video will demonstrate how to program the settings for your Vance Hines Fuelpak after completing its installation on your motorcycle and is intended to supplement the printed instructions included with your Fuelpak. Before you begin programming your Fuelpak, you will need to identify the correct settings to use. There are two ways you can find the Fuelpak setting for your application. The first way is to use the Fuelpak setting chart included in the original packaging of your Fuelpak. This setting chart is divided into two sections, the setting reference and the setting values. Beginning with the setting reference, scroll through the lines of combinations to find the one that matches your motorcycle's make, model, and year, as well as the parts you have installed. If you do not see the parts listed in the setting reference, please call the Fuelpak tech support number listed on the front of the setting chart. When you find your specific combination, you will see your setting number referenced at the end of the line. Next, go to the setting values section in the second half of the setting chart and look for your setting number. When you find your setting number, this line shows you the values to enter for each of the programming modes of your Fuelpak. You will notice that there are several numbers that make up your setting, so you may find it helpful to use a highlighter to mark your line. The alternative way to look up your Fuelpak setting is on the Fuelpak website at fuelpakfi.com. By going to the setting lookup page, you can make selections from the series of drop-down menus to find the setting for your combination of motorcycle and parts. If your part is not listed in one of the drop-down menus, you will be redirected to a map request form that you can submit to Fuelpak technical support, and a technician will contact you within 1 business day. When you have finished making your selections from the drop-down menus, you will see the green Go button. Click the Go button to see the setting values for your application. With these setting values, you are now ready to program your Fuelpak. Begin by removing the 4 screws securing the clear case cover of your Fuelpak. Pull the case cover off and set it aside along with the 4 screws. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the Fuelpak user interface. You will see 4 LED numerical digits. The 2 digits on the left are the mode number display. The 2 digits on the right are the value number display. The value number display also has a negative value indicator. On the left, there is a mode select button to advance the mode number. And on the right, there are 2 value adjustment buttons to increase or decrease the value number. Next, turn the ignition switch to the on position. Also, make sure that the handlebar run switch is on, but do not start the engine. When you do this, the Fuelpak display should light up. If it doesn't, turn the ignition switch off and re-verify that all the Fuelpak connectors are fully seated. Now, with your setting values close at hand, you can begin programming each mode of your Fuelpak. Starting with Mode 1, press the value adjustment buttons to set the correct value as indicated in your setting values. When the value for Mode 1 is set, press the Mode Select button to go to Mode 2. Continue these steps until you have entered values all the way through Mode 18. If your setting calls for a negative number, use the value adjustment buttons to decrease the number shown in the value display to a number below 0. The negative value indicator will illuminate to indicate negative numbers. If along the way you realize you've entered a value incorrectly, just use the Mode Select button to scroll through the remaining modes, and when you reach the end, the mode number display will return to Mode 1. After entering all setting values for modes 1 to 18, go to Mode 19 to calibrate the Fuelpak to your bike's throttle position sensor. With the Fuelpak set to Mode 19, twist the throttle grip to wide open and then back to closed. Please note that if you have a 2008 or later Harley-Davidson touring model, your bike comes with a fly-by-wire electronic throttle. Therefore, you will not need to calibrate your throttle on Mode 19. To verify the throttle calibration, go to Mode 21. On Mode 21, the value display will provide a reading of the bike's throttle position in percentage increments. Depending on your application, some Fuelpak settings will have additional programming modes that you'll need to enter. Enter the values for those additional modes following the same steps used for modes 1 through 18. Once you've finished entering all the values for your setting, turn the ignition switch off. Reinstall the clear case cover and secure it with the original 4 screws. Programming your fuel pack is now complete. Just reinstall your seat and side covers for your bike, and you're ready to ride.